Lights, please. And there were in the same country shepherds abiding in the field, keeping watch over their flock by night. And lo, the angel of the Lord came upon them, and the glory of the Lord shone round about them, and they were sore afraid. And the angel said unto them, Fear not, for behold, I bring you tidings of great joy, which shall be to all people. For unto you is born this day in the city of David a Savior, which is Christ the Lord. And this shall be a sign unto you. Ye shall find the babe wrapped in swaddling clothes, lying in a manger. And suddenly there was with the angel a multitude of the heavenly hosts praising God, and saying, Glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace, goodwill toward men. Good morning, and Merry Christmas, everyone. Full stop. This is actually my third take trying to do that. I had the speech literally right in front of me over there. It still took me 3 times to do it correctly. But I know it's Christmas, and I know it's a day to relax and definitely be thankful for everything we have. But I want to do a good job. So, with that out of the way, let's get things started. Bring my share about here. There we go. Bring the ottoman over here as well. Actually, move back just a little bit. There we go. And I'm not kidding, I really did have this in front of me. So, as I said earlier, Merry Christmas. It's honestly really hard to determine what I would even constitute as my low right now. Other than I went to bed way too late and I plan on going to church at 9. It's 7:45 right now, so I should get this video uploaded in time before the service starts. But other than that, yesterday was about as perfect of a day as you'd hope for. It was just me relaxing here until I had to go to church, which I did. Then I got to be with my family and we celebrated Christmas Eve. Kids opened their presents already. Yeah, for all intents and purposes, yesterday, I dare say, was a perfect day. And honestly, one of the best days this whole year. Which, considering that 2024 is almost over, yeah, you'd want to try and end the year on a high note, even if this year really wasn't that good. But I'll be talking about more on that next week. Man, I can't believe it's already almost, I know it's Christmas today, and that's great, but it's literally Christmas, my birthday, and then New Year's. That's it. That's literally all that's left. There's a lot I'm going to have to say when we get to New Year's Eve. And I definitely will share on all that. But right now, I'm just as happy that we made it here on Christmas. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, that's okay. It's Hump Day. Happy Hump Day, guys. It's Hump Day. It's Hump Day. Yeah, it's Hump Day. Even if for whatever reason I didn't celebrate Christmas, I'd still be okay with the fact it's Hump Day. Right. So, do I have any? Well, I guess it's hard for me to pick a high. I did say yesterday was about as perfect a day as you could possibly get, but I should elaborate on what my high was. And it's really everything I did. I mean, again, church, family dinner, opening presents. I mean, it really is hard for me to pick something here. Of course, speaking of dinner, my act of kindness was I did help my mom make dinner in any way I can. See, I love my mom, but unfortunately, whenever she's making dinner, she has to be the one to do it. She'll ask me for my help, and I'll assist. But if I try doing something that I know that anyone would do in this situation, she won't let me do it. One extra person in the kitchen is too many cooks in the kitchen. And she's the only person in the kitchen. By the way, that's not a stereotype, okay? My mom was literally making dinner last night. She was in the kitchen. That's what happened, okay? And again, I tried to help, but really in terms of giving advice or whatever, she wouldn't let me do it. She wouldn't let me do anything else. So, there we go. I'm wearing my jersey on top of my cashmere sweater. So I have some NFL picks to make today, which is rather shocking. Yeah, the NFL games today are going to be on Netflix. Can you believe that? So if you have a Netflix account, I would suggest you get on that. I mean, the first game's not until 1 o'clock, so... Oh. Clicked on the wrong thing. Here we go. So... Definitely two very interesting games today. Well, with the first game being the Chiefs and the Steelers, if the Chiefs win one more game, they get the number 1 seed in the playoffs. There is nothing that will stop them from having home field advantage in the playoffs. If they win this game, it's over. Which, if you're a Bills fan, that should worry you. I mean, listen, just because Josh Allen did beat Pat Mahomes in the regular season in spectacular fashion, mind you, and it's very clear that Josh Allen just might win MVP, even though personally I think it should be Saquon, so Josh Allen doesn't win MVP and therefore the Buffalo Bills win the Super Bowl. But darn, I forgot what I was about to say. Right, I was going to say, that doesn't mean it won't happen in the playoffs. With that said, the one advantage I give the Steelers in this game is they just lost 2 games that, one of those games they really had no business losing to. But the Ravens, okay. Yeah, I get the Ravens. But they lose to the Browns, I think. Yeah, they had no business losing to the Browns. So the Steelers are going to come in angry. And they are at home on Christmas. Meanwhile, the Chiefs are away. They gotta go to Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, is it? I'm sorry, I don't know all the names of the NFL fields by heart, so bear with me. And here's the thing. Yeah, the Steelers have only lost 1 game, and that was to the Bills. But every game they've won, at least 3 games off the top of my head, the Chiefs should not have won. They shouldn't have they should have lost to the Ravens, they should have lost to the Bengals, and they should have lost to the Raiders. That's 4 losses right there. I mean, I can't help but think that people always say, oh, the NFL is rigged, the system is rigged, someone's paying the refs, yeah. I usually toss that sort of thing aside because obviously that's impossible, but with the Chiefs being the first team to actually three-peat ever, I gotta admit, I'm kind of on the fence about it. In terms of whether or not I believe that the NFL is rigged. Because, yeah, it'd be cool for a team to three-peat, sure. And up until Super Bowl 54, the Chiefs really had nothing going for them. So it is really cool that, a franchise was taken to new heights in the last, decade or so. That's great. So, I'll tell you what, the Chiefs are away, Steelers are at home. The Steelers are clearly going to be mad that not only was this a short week, but they had two pretty big losses, one of which they had no business losing to. And for you Buffalo Bills fans out there that want home field advantage in the playoffs, I'm going with the Steelers. I think the Steelers are going to win today. I really think so. They're capable of doing it. Let's see. The next team is the Ravens and the Texans. Oh, yeah. The Ravens just had a big win over the Steelers the other night. Of course I'm picking the Ravens to win. So, yeah. My picks are the Steelers and the Ravens. Two NFC North teams. Literally the two teams that just played on Saturday. That I completely forgot to make a pick for. Because I was doing my Why I'm Still Here series of videos. Which, it only just occurred to me recently, when I do that series, I don't know, it's odd. It definitely does drain me with each passing year, while it does drain me emotionally, it's a little bit less so. And in that regard, I can see why it is a little superfluous that I do that series every year. But I always try to remember that I get to do it. Not only do I get to do, there are so many things I get to do, like celebrate Christmas. I mean, come on. This is awesome. So, it was actually kind of funny. I mean, as my brother and his wife were leaving yesterday with my nephews, they were saying it was going to be a late night, and yeah, I know what that means. But if you want to know my most humble opinion, Santa Claus is totally real. He is. I'd much rather live in a world where Santa Claus is real than in a world where he's not real. So there you go. Man, I tell you what, at some point I'm definitely going to fall asleep in church this morning. I totally am. And I got to be there in just over an hour. Thankfully, though, it shouldn't be that far of a drive. And, I mean, it's not like I made, not like I really talked about it much. So, once again, if for whatever reason you do not celebrate Christmas for religious reasons or just to like the holiday or whatever, obviously I hope you have a wonderful day. I mean, listen, again, it's hump day. Actually, that reminds me, speaking of religious reasons, I do believe, if I remember correctly, the Jewish holiday of Hanukkah, 6 times every 100 in every century, both Hanukkah and Christmas are on the same day. And today, the first night of Hanukkah begins at sundown today. So again, Christmas and Hanukkah are on the same day. It's pretty cool. I think the last time it happened was, I know it didn't happen that long ago. Probably 2010, 2011, 2012, that area, I think. So, yeah, I mean, every century 6 times. So you're kind of on average right now. Actually, you're a little bit ahead of the pace. So, yeah. If you're celebrating Hanukkah, Happy Hanukkah to you guys. Happy Hanukkah to you. I know some things about the holiday, and I know about the whole, you only had enough oil for one day, but the oil lasted for 8 days. I know that stuff. But, if you're celebrating Hanukkah, by all means, Happy Hanukkah. Hope you have a wonderful day. Actually, it's kind of, now that I think about it, it's kind of cool that both Christmas and Hanukkah are being celebrated on the same day. That's really cool. I mean, it isn't often that, the day of the week or time of year coincides with another time of year like this. So, honestly, I think it's going to be a pretty good day. I hope you all like this video. If you like, subscribe to the channel on social media. As always, I am very humbled in this video for all of you guys watching. Enjoy for today. Hopefully you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. Merry Christmas and Happy Hanukkah to those celebrating. And remember, if any of you guys want to talk to Jim, we'll be here to lend the always your back. Take care and make good choices. 607 all day, baby.